Happy Sabbath to all you Sabbath keepers. Just wishing everybody a good weekend. So, I gotta stop by real quick and talk to you guys. No live never go on last night, and boy, someone really and truly hard palm me. Can a girl get a break? All right. So, anyway, come here. JLP, PNP, and NOP, Jamaica, come here. Make we have a chat. It has been brought to my attention that the PNP is refusing to accept defeat. If I'm not mistaken, somebody please correct me if I'm wrong. The PNP conceded the election on Wednesday night at the party's headquarters. Remind me if I'm wrong. Yes, guys, on the rock and come in, rock and come in. Good evening, everybody. Just a quick live updating you guys on what's going on. I don't understand. Denial. The denial is so strong with the PNP. It is unbelievable. I mean, when I saw the way that the PNP handled the local government election, want to remember when the PNP declared victory and they did not win? But say, you know, the same thing they are doing at the general election. Me not expect them to come declare victory. But it wasn't no one seat difference. So it would have been hard for them to come out and declare victory. But it's even worse. Because how do you accept defeat, concede the election, and then 2-3 days later, you're out here saying, what them say? Them a claim say there was vote buying. Them a claim say there was voter suppression. Remember, we have election observers in Jamaica. There was a press conference from the CARICOM people them who come to the election observing. And they applauded Jamaica's electoral system. It's not perfect. We know it's not perfect. But it is not bad to a point where it would deny somebody an election victory. It's not. We have some rooms of improvement to make, because I see where they alleged that there were people standing in line at 5 o'clock and they were not able to vote. I haven't seen it, but let us give them the benefit of the doubt and say, all right, something goes so. Well, that can be fixed. But you see the people who actually cast them vote, majority gave JLP the victory. The PNP have to accept it, whether they accept it now or later. It is what it is. The Jamaica Labour Party won the election. They're going to form the next government. They're going to be in the government for the next 5 years. What is wrong with PNP? Let me talk about vote buying, and then I'm going to start reading your comments. Guys, hit the like button and share the live with somebody. PNP, Rise United movement. Make we talk about vote buying. In 2020, when the internal election was going on between Mark Golding and Lisa Hanna, the General Secretary that day, Rise United pick for the PNP, Dayton Campbell, said, elect Mark Golding because he have money. I have the recording. I have the video. Mark Golding has the money. Elect Mark Golding because when you go there, everybody want money for vote. People want money for vote. Him say, so you give Mark Golding the leadership of the party. Mark Golding have the money for buy the vote. So is Dayton Campbell and PNP buy vote? I want to buy a vote because I want to say I'm going to buy a vote. I want to going to bring the leader with the money to buy the vote. So if anybody buy a vote, it's only buy a vote. What is wrong with these people? They conceded the election Wednesday night. And me I say, okay, Mark Golding never congratulate Andrew Holness. He did not call the Prime Minister's name. He couldn't do it. But that's fine, okay? He want to be a baby about it. He want to kick and scream about it. Fine. He said that he believed in democracy. He accept and he's conceding, though disappointed. He accepted defeat. So I want to come now and win at the Sabbath here, where they are peaceful, joyful, and mind with business. I want to come in at the day, Dana Scott Motley, you are a wicked. Eh? Want me? You try to secure your local Senate seat? Is that why you come out here? We don't want to put out in the atmosphere and the universe and tell the world and tell the country. Say the JLP is illegitimate because they buy vote and suppress vote. They want to go back to the pit of hell with that spirit. You hear me? I want to know. The Jamaica Labour Party government is legitimate. They were voted in and elected by the people. Majority of those who casted their votes voted for the Jamaica Labour Party to form the next government. It is what it is. What is wrong with you know? Eh? People, let me tell you what they do. They don't know what they want. They must celebrate defeat. First, me see this in a history. The PNP is celebrating defeat. I know they don't know say they lose, you know. They don't know say they lose or no. They must celebrate defeat. What can go so? Eh? Boy, I don't know. Read in the comments, them comment, I know. They must celebrate defeat. Mark is the man. They must celebrate the fact that them come up with what? A 25 seat. And say last night in the recount, Central Kingston win and McGregor now but go parliament. So the sitting member of parliament, Donovan Williams, retained the seat for the Jamaica Labour Party by 71, I think, votes. Now we need to look into that to see why is it that the count was like that the night before. Because I don't really like this preliminary thing, you know, I don't like that. I don't like the idea of calling an election and preliminary results. I like the election to be called when the full result come out. That means say you don't have to turn back nobody and get no different. You understand what I say, guys? So it is what it is, though. I think Mr. Williams is deserving. I'm especially glad because of how them show about Lawrence Rowe and thief Lawrence Rowe how much millions them spend to build up the constituency. I think that is a grave injustice, and I think to see that they did not prevail is good. I make no apology for saying that. Okay? Now we could talk about the 20-odd seat where the PNP come with. The PNP did not gain anything, okay? Because first of all, the 2020 sabotage that the Rise United people them did. Them said that them going to mash down PNP and build it back and them fail. But the 2020 sabotage to make the PNP lose as many seats as possible. They haven't even regained all of those seats, okay? So all they did was to get back some of the seat them with them sabotage. But it was not enough to bring them the victory. They are down 7 seats. So what are you saying? What on gain? You not gain nothing. The Jamaica Labour Party, them have them 35 seats. And by the way, Siobhan, big up yourself, because Siobhan, who created the map that we used over here election night, it is now exactly what Siobhan predicted. 35 to 28. It was 34 to 29. And the JLP pick up Central Kingston. Me ear say, let me not say because I don't know, but the count is still ongoing. So we don't know what the end result is going to be. But as of right now, it is 35-28. All right. It doesn't surprise me. Guys, slow down, slow down. I have to go back and go look on the comment them, sorry. That's high discrepancy. Look here, me can't say nothing about no vote. The only thing I can say about vote buying, Dayton Campbell said he was going to make Mark Golding buy the vote them. And that me hear Dayton Campbell say. Yes, when I come on tonight, I go find the video and I go show you where Dayton tell the comrades them say, put Mark Gold in the for leader because he have the money for buy the votes. So Donna Scott go on back in and uno buy a vote. I want to say uno was going to buy a vote. Hello, good evening, everybody. Guys, make sure you hit the like button when you come in. Welcome. If it's your first time over here, please subscribe. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Thank you for your kind words. I hope that the Jamaica Labour Party supporters, them are still feeling wonderful. I am feeling wonderful. Uno no see me a glow from the victory. Me just glad to be a Jamaican. Me feel good. I have always been proud to be a Jamaican, but me I tell you now, so many people come like say they lost faith in the voters in a Jamaica and the intelligence of the voters. Me never lose faith, you know. It's just that I wasn't gonna be like some people who come out with this prediction and say 50 odd seat, 40 seat. I mean, however I felt, I kept it to myself. Okay? But deep down, I knew that the majority of voters would return this government to power. I know it all along. So if your faith was, if you didn't have faith in the Jamaican voters, it can be restored now. Rest assured, any kind of, skullduggery coming to the people, they're going to reject it like how they reject Rise United. The people in Jamaica do not want the Rise United to come form the government. I'm going to bring you guys some information tonight. But Mr. News will come out a couple of days ago, which pretty much told us that the Jamaican people made the right decision. The Bahamas people, them, government, them abandoned the Asian them. And as that news broke, the U.S. Supreme Court dismissed Trump from taking away the stay of Venezuelans and Haitians here in America. So, you know that Bunting and Golding have some personal financial dealings with the government of Bahamas, the Prime Minister of Bahamas, where they loan him $20 million. So, you see the conflict of interest, and then would you want to be friends with a government who are going to ban Asian and them something there? You guys? Like, seriously. But we're going to talk about that a little later on. But the PNP, when you lose the election, when your leader already conceded the election, in saying believe in a democracy, leave we alone make we celebrate victory, leave the Prime Minister alone make him enjoy third term. You know go in, man. Now, the next thing we make a talk about today, guys, we could talk about the quality of the opposition, because me hear a little talking point from, supporters of the PNP saying, okay, we did have 14, now we have 29. Well, it's really 28 now. We have 28 now, so we have a stronger opposition. We have a better opposition. I don't agree with that. I think this 28, because of quality over quantity, this 28 that is coming, what kind of quality opposition are you talking about? We don't have no quality opposition. Because first of all, we're going to have a twice convicted drug trafficker deportee in our parliament. That's never happened before. So really and truly, the people on the government side, can he talk in anybody face in there? I don't think so. It's never happened. And you know how they're disrespectful. They start disrespecting people. People are going to throw that under them face. You have a set of men who are saboteurs, sabotage them party, lose them seats. They have no record of performance. Because the Jamaican people, them choose performance when they bring back the JLP. So the Dayton Campbell, Peter Bunting, Ian Hales, they have no record of performance. So what do you mean we're coming back with a strong opposition. Me not understand on a strong which part, how? This is no strong opposition. Weak like rat. So it is going to be very interesting. I told you guys I'm not going to be watching them because I just don't have time to listen to quality people like those, or lack of quality. You have Alfred Dawes, who is going to be in there performing for Instagram. That's what they do. So what do you mean? What kind of quality? Ain't going to be no quality in there. No quality never in there, promise to no. The two councillor, Sean McGregor and Steve McGregor, get chased out of Central Kingston. Me see them a laugh after McGregor said him was MP for one day. I want to stop it. Nobody no swearing yet. So him wasn't MP no time. Loudness is not strength. Thank you, Miss Denise. Thank you. That's true. Good afternoon, Jay. No quality at all. More not. That's all it is. It's just noise, noise. And that's why I mean I go tune into the parliament because I am very sensitive to noise. I like quiet and, you know, people who make sense. I don't have time for waste to listen to them. But guys, let me just be honest with you now. If the JLP cannot secure a fourth term after this election result, then I don't know something go wrong. I am strongly convinced that the JLP can easily secure a fourth term. I want to start work on the fourth term from now, because I tell you no quality no there. All you have to do, I make sure that you continue, the MPs, them on the JLP side will come back, make sure that you working, right? You see the guy when you're Mirage from down at St. Mary, stay put, stay with the people. Don't move, because rest assured, you see the Rise and Newell, we're down there, the people them are going to find him out, because Risers, them not working out, them only come to profile, right? So them going to find out, say the Risers, them are not workers. You stick with the people and you will be returned when the JLP come back for the fourth term. May I tell you no, JLP, there is a fourth term there. You just have to find it. Make sure so you're working. Reassess on yourself. When you go do a postmortem, try to find out why you come back with 35. Good number, 35. I was making a joke earlier, guys. And I say, look at that. Look at karma. The PNP campaign on 28 bank account and then come back with 28 seats. And Mark Golin has 35 bank account and the JLP come back with 35 seats. Lord have mercy, me say, I had to laugh at myself. I didn't know I had jokes that good. Huh? Every day then get up 28 bank account and then I must get 28 seat, man. Talk truth. Mark Golden, we need to see the 35 bank account now. Come be honest with the people, because you have 35 bank account and that's why JLP get 35 seat. No, sir. Hey. Thank you, Ivan. No, Cornell, me I feel laugh. No, me telling you something. The mama man them we have fight me for the last 5 years. The mama boy them, the Conrad O'Brien. You have one when name Leighton and some other rest of one. The one them we used to cuss me every day. Me you on WhatsApp. The people them send no voice note come give me, and sometimes them send voice note come give me, because me and them used to be friends. And then cuss me go, then cuss me come for 5 years. Uno see now say, I stood on the right side with the majority of the Jamaican people. Uno feel. Uno owe me an apology, you know. Me say the whole of uno owe me an apology. Uno can't chat to me. Because I tell you, say no matter what, me I will always stand with the Jamaican people. And if you stand with the people, you can't go wrong. Mr. Vegas talk something. And I tell you, Mr. Vegas, if you watch this, you nail it on the head. Them have the whole army of fear back of them. Them have cartel. Then come with cartel back at them. Then come with Al Movado. Movado, my good DJ, cassava piece, one gully. Then go for Movado, for do dub for Mark Golden. Who else then go for? Them have 1 and 2 pastor go round and talk about send it back. Eh? Them buy out one whole YouTube channel for host them candidate span. Channel where I get how much in views, because them say them are the biggest thing, but remember quality over quantity. Them have the integrity commission back at them. Them have, who else them have? Them have everybody but God behind them. And look what happened. Me say, guys, me not shock, you know. Me not shock. Me not in a denial, you know, like them, you know, but me not shock. How? Them have them take up a transmission, them. I do another whole of the transmission, them, because you have a couple of them where them are cost them too. Because them go tell the people them say them are transmission. And the people them go say a PNP are the transmission party. But then take up some vicious transmissions. Buy out their YouTube channel at promise them $1 billion. Master God, you know. That me know. What did the PNP learn out of this election? What did they learn? The first thing that them should learn, because they should be reassessing, just like how the JLP, even though them win, need to reassess and say why they lost 15 seats. A 15 seat the JLP lose? Yes. Them supposed to reassess and say what we can do better in the next election. Because remember, I'm telling you, say the 4th term there, you know. JLP, the 4th term is there. If you don't come back with the 4th term, I found a fault. The PNP cannot stop the 4th term. I tell you no. They tell you them couldn't stop the 3rd, them cannot stop the 4th. Anybody if stop the 4th at the JLP. But we're going to talk about that later on. One different conversation that. JLP, you can take all Westmoreland too. Even when there is no sabotage. You can take Westmoreland. I not ask you, not tell me, I tell you no. But I'm going to tell you how to do it this evening. The PNP is supposed to be huddling, finding out what happened. Why is it that them could have come back with the 32? Why? First thing you need to understand. You see smear campaign and character assassination. Better on allow that. No bother with that. Because you see, when you try to do that with all me, you know, I'm going to become the biggest nightmare. Right? When you try to do it with the Prime Minister, I want to even get me even more bringle. Because I don't like them something there. I want my sister that when I come with the Prime Minister, I have to come to the rescue. You understand? So when you realize now it's a character assassination, and when I look at the reaction of the Jamaican people, the people who tell the Prime Minister when they see him say, "No, worry yourself, we are praying for you." Then can't stop you with all the lies. People are turned off by that. I hope you learn that. Now, hear what the thing now, where they couldn't master why them lose. I'm going to tell you now why they lose. There's this new phenomenon with the advent of social media and information. Whenever you hear them talk about guerrilla tactics, that exists in the information age and on social media. The PNP decided to use disinformation instead of learning how to fight warfare, information warfare they want to fight, using the guerrilla and online guerrilla tactics. You don't know how to do that. You don't know how to do that. And that kill you, because you got disinformation instead. But you see, the people who understand the online guerrilla tactics with information, are them people they win with the truth. And the truth then take and win, you know. You go lies and you go disinformation. And every single time, it backfire. Every single time. So una have a whole heap to learn. Me never tell you no how to do it, you know. Me know how to do it, you know. I mean, I always come out here and tell the truth. Me never come out here and tell a lie for nobody. Nobody has ever accused me. The only thing they will say me a propaganda. But when me ask them, what the propaganda, what the lie, then run gun, they can't answer. And never, ever, nobody has ever accused me of coming out here and telling a lie. Nobody. Nobody has ever challenged the credibility of anything that I've brought to the platform. You remember me come out here come tell you now, last year, June, in the summer when me tell you say, Mark Gold in them proven wealth is collapsing and them a lose a whole heap of money. You remember me telling you? The media never come tell you, nobody never tell you, me telling you. And by August, then come out, come talk about them financial status, losing millions of dollars. Them have a close location, offshore and everything. Lose them CEO. Because don't take we light over here, you know. Every information we get. And we don't get no full information and credible people we talk to. Because people respect this platform. And we're not going to weaponize the information because we know it and come out here, come spin it and tell a lie. We don't do them style here. It is always going to be straightforward, truthful information. And I just want to say to the people who over here will be and subscribe and share our content and help disseminate our information. I want to thank you guys. Because if you never help to spread the truth, then people there would have win the government of Jamaica. Win with lies, with smear campaign and disinformation. We cannot have that. But you see, they continue to do it now because they want the Associated Press now to go publish, say, Jamaica election was illegitimate. Jamaica Prime Minister illegitimate. They want the Associated Press to go talk, say, Jamaica as election fraud and vote buying and re. It not gonna happen. It not gonna happen. We had election observers from CARICOM. Tonight when I come on, I'm going to try and find at least a 1-minute video because they did a press conference. And I heard them with my own ears applauding Jamaica's electoral system. So Mr. Glasspool Brown, whatever little room for improvement, make the improvement, right? Because we want to have a system without certain glitches. You understand? But the election that just took place, where the people who vote, overwhelmingly, majority, put back the government there, we have no question about that. We have none. The ECJ, them need to take off Dayton Campbell from half of there. Dayton Campbell a fraud and crook, wicked, thief. Take him from half of there. We not trust him. And anybody that we don't have any confidence in, they are the ones who is going to make your institutions look bad. Dayton Campbell is bad for business. Okay? The people, them bitter like single Bible. The people, them in a state of denial. Jesus have mercy. Eh? You see, just like how uno out here, I put out in a gleaner. Say, let me read the headline and tell you now. No, I tell a lie. Can read the headline. Watch here. The candidate for St. Andrew West Central. I cry foul. This is the man where Andrew Oles beat by 2,000 votes, you know. Guys, I saw something yesterday that warmed my heart. The reason why I couldn't post it is because, update. 33 minutes ago, the final counting of votes completed in 37 constituencies. So, 37 out of 63 finally count. Let me see something. What warmed my heart yesterday was when I saw the Prime Minister of Jamaica Andrew Ornis in his constituency, thanking his constituents, thanking the people them who put the JLP back in power of his constituency. And he was speaking to the people about development coming in our housing scheme, you know, where they're going to have, you know, a more structured constituency. Him talk to them about garbage collection, about just how to keep your community, you know, clean and, you know, modern, safe, and all these things. So he was in a little motorcade in him constituency. I don't think I've ever seen that. But he was in the constituency talking to the people, saying to the people, look here, I am sorry to disturb your afternoon, but I'm here to talk to you. On a bullhorn, our loudspeaker. And he was saying to them, you know, I want to first thank you for coming out for me, for having the confidence in me. And this is what I plan to do for this housing scheme. You know, in another month, you're going to start seeing people coming around. Your roofs are going to be taken care of, your walls, your streets. I mean, it was just so nice, you know. And this is what I am saying about communication between elected officials and the people. If you stick with the people, they will stick with you. I'm telling you guys, when it comes down to Jamaican people, I know the psyche of the Jamaican people. Jamaican people are more loyal to them pastor and them politician more than anything. So if you are loyal to the people who you are serving, you show up for them, not just during election time, but you're doing them work, you're communicating with them, you're having the regular town hall meetings with them, making them feel like when you go to parliament, you are going to represent them to the fullest based on their view of how they should be represented. You go to them with the issues that are being discussed. You ask them what their opinion is. You tell them what's going on. And that is also a part of the education process of your people. When you educate your people, it is a good thing, right? Who else are going to educate them? Are you who represent them? So are you for educate them? You for meet with the people. And me not stop saying this in here. Say, like when they talk about the JLP's communication until they fix it. Only need for meet with the people at least once a month in a town hall settings. Make them ask you a question, hold you accountable for you not doing no work, face the people. Talk with the people, have one cookout with the people. See how the children are growing up. Some of you representatives and members of parliament. You see one look up picnic 5 years ago. You don't see them back again until 5 years later. You picnic them grow out on the site. You don't know them. You for watch children grow. They pick them in the constituency. I found pick them too, you know. Watch them grow. Watch elderly age. Stick with the people and communicate with the people. You can't lose, me I tell you now. Anyway, Miss Donna Scott Motley, PNP raises concerns over the conduct of the election and they're alleging irregularities. No guys wanna tell me after Mark Golden come out can concede to the election. Irregularities which part? Eh? The PNP says it is committed to fair and transparent elections and wants the electoral authorities to address issues that arose during Wednesday's general election. The PNP lost to the Jamaica Labour Party, which won a third consecutive term in office. See them there. We are not saying that if any little glitch is there, enough to fix. But when you're not going to talk like so, you want to incite violence in the country, you want to set the comrades them to go war with the government because them illegitimate. You stop that. Stop it. We don't want a January 6th in a Jamaica. The government is legitimate. Okay? We don't write to the ECJ or whosoever. Need this. We don't write to the ECJ or whosoever we don't write to. But stop from put out them sitting in the atmosphere like say we don't want to undermine the thing. We don't stop it. Well on there, guys. That was the gleaner. Now look what the observer say. PNP concerned over reports of vote buying and voter suppression in the general election. See it, I'm not telling a lie. The People's National Party has voiced concern over reports of vote buying, voter suppression, significant delays at polling stations, and the refusal to allow individuals in line by 5 p.m. to cast their ballots during Wednesday's general election. In a statement issued on Saturday, yes, there was a press release from the PNP on their letterhead about this. So in a statement on Saturday today, the party said these actions undermine every Jamaican's fundamental right to freely choose their representatives without fear of endorsements. I would advise Glasspool Brown and those people to come out with their press release once they've completed their count, come out and come say something about whatever, whatever fixing that they consider to be a legitimate concern, right? Because we don't want to have a system where, there's issues with your electoral system, one of the most important system, right? But if by no means should the PNP come talk like say they want to undermine the 400 and how much thousand people them who casted their ballots overwhelmingly for the Jamaica Labour Party. Carnell Ridge says, the nursing program did well for you. Psychology check, messaging check, fact-based information check, pushing out your message repeatedly, check, knowing where to find your information check. Thank you for that comment. Guys, I try not to using social media. I try not to put my personal life out here, right? For example, what I do for a living, my location, things like that, because I've learned how vicious people can be, especially the PNP, right? I'm protective of my family, my daughter. I don't really, because you see, social media can be a good thing. And it can also ruin people's lives, ruin people's careers. It can destroy people, right? And my experience with personal attacks, fabricated lies with the PNP, I'm very protective of my personal life and of my family and my child. Me no want to hurt nobody. Me no want the demons them. Because everybody You see, the thing about life, we might see ourselves as, righteous, self-control and everything. But you see, within all of us, all it takes is one incident, to see the worst come out in our people. Me don't want nobody have to bring out the worst in me, right? I'm a Virgo, guys. It can get worse, but I don't want to go there ever. I don't want to ever go there. So to prevent that, I try to protect my personal life, try to protect my family, and protect my child. I've seen the PNP attack people's children. I don't know how they do it. That a one boundary me not cross. And I would not want to have to start think certain way if somebody come off of my child, right? I would dead for my own, my baby, my child. She's 17, but she's my baby. I will die for her, right? So certain joke me not run. And I'm saying that to say, when you come out here with exceptional blogging skills, we didn't go to blogger school, right? But over time, we have obtained skills through life experience, through education, to be able to speak to people and deliver information and be credible, right? In response to Cornell's comment. So Cornell must be somebody who has been following my blogs for a long time on social media. Yeah, Rod, do you have Virgo too? A Virgo season, and we're having a very good time out here. Guys, some people ask me, say, what me want for my birthday, they want to give me something for my birthday. I'm not picky. If you want to do something for my birthday, the Zelle number is on the channel. So you can just send something to the Zelle. But I'm not going to be coming out here asking you for house and land and car and everything. I am not that type of person. If anything, I am more of a giver, so me stay. But, I'm humble enough where if people want to be nice enough, and kind enough to think about my birthday and want to be kind on my birthday, you can put something in the Zelle, You look tired. Yeah, I'm a little tired. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't come on yesterday when the news broke about Central Kingston. What are something, eh? Lord Jesus. Go see McGregor and make plans for in a parliament. And then boom. My gosh. You can't even hurt a fly as much as you're a Virgo. All right, if you say so. If you say so. His wing clip. May I tell you, Lord of mercy. But me happy for Donovan. I think he deserves the term. Me not tell a lie, cause me see how him deal with the old people them in the community. Me see how him, interact with the people them. Him humble. I think he's shy a little bit too. So, I think he deserves it. Him work good. The shortest serving member of parliament. He never reached there yet. He look like everybody over here, Virgo. I appreciate you, Nats. You fought hard for Jamaica. Yeah, man, for sure. No round robin and chicken back Fridays. Oh my gosh. 48 hours MP. But guys, me know what you're thinking at the chat. Lawrence Rowe, you have to come down. I'm tired of you. From your ears said Donovan win. A beer things you attack. Me say the man shoot off a Lawrence, guys. Lord Jesus. But guys, let me ask you a question. Justice say I'm September 11. See, I think Melissa Silvera September 11 too. I think she have Virgo too. But guys, let me ask you a question. Who do think that the JLP can pull out a 4th term after this? So not tell the truth. Because me 100% sure so there's a 4th term there for the JLP. Me going to talk about it tonight, so I'm going to come back tonight. Lawrence Rose said he ran for his life. Yeah, he did. Thank you, Antonio. I like your spaghetti dress. Thank you. You see, it have some green in it. May I represent for Jamaica? Lord of mercy. I think fourth term is easy. All right. So most people say fourth term is there. I don't know quality people made them talk about 25 seat and 25 this. Look here. 25 are just quantity and not quality. It's not no quality. JLP, you can get the fourth term, I tell you no. And you say if you're smart, you go and do a reassessment. See which part you went wrong. See what's the reality of changing some constituencies in Jamaica. Right? Me strongly believe, say, you can turn Westmoreland on its head. Right? Look here. One of the most important things too. I can't say this now. The way how the GLP installed some of their candidates 1 month before the election, couple of weeks before the election. Uno should have did know, say the chances are more slim. Uno cannot do that. If you have somebody that is not performing and that person has to be removed, but because the people don't want them or then going to a runoff or something, uno do it in a timely manner so that the person who are coming, them have enough time to do their work. Right? That is one of the things I think that, probably never caused enough to pick up some more seat. Uno do good with the 35, because I'm glad, right? Me telling you already where man in here. So I feel happy and wonderful and excellent. Magnificent. Uno come through with the 35. Right? And never no 1 seat difference, no 2 seat difference. Me see how some people are talking about election close. Close which part? What do you call close? Define a close election. A close election to me is a 1 seat difference, 2 seat difference. When you have a 7 seat difference, it is not a close election. Don't talk to us about close election. At first, me see this. PNP a celebrate defeat. But that's not our business. That's for them denial, for them head mix up, Remember, said the pastor did pray against confusion, delusion, mental disorder, all kind of sitting. So that's for them thing. But may I tell you now, the JLP start looking at the fourth term from now, right? We know what is not going to work. I don't want to talk too much, because I'll come back later. We already know what is not going to work for the PNP. The disinformation, character assassination, smear campaign is not going to work for the PNP again. Okay? You know, say, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things where the PNP do. Because you have to look at what your opponent do as well. We're not going to work for the PNP. And the PNP should know. They have to come back with a different style. The Rise United people, this is the final thing I have to say. I have to go eat my dinner now, guys. The Rise United people, them. You have a right, to come celebrate defeat. Because the best thing this ever happened to you is a defeat again. You lose with Bunting, trying to be the leader of the PNP. You lose with Mark Golding, being the leader of the PNP. Yes. You lose when how much people cross the floor. You lose when Lisa Hanna left. When activists left, bloggers left. Because a riffraff settings you go. You go riffraff settings. You have madman. No offense to people with mental illness. As long as they're getting treated for it, right? But you have people who are mentally unstable, legitimately so, out here. You buy out them channel for host, and that reduce to. Right? I'm just attack it straight. So you go riffraff setting right across the board. So you lose so many times. As me say, you lose with Bunting. Dayton Campbell was the campaign manager. When you lose with Mark Golden, even when he come promise $10 million. Remember, you know, when Portia lose, when you push out Portia, so she for go on her yard. Peter Phillips lose, at the same day, Peter Phillips come announce him resigning. So what are we going to do with Mark Golden now? Mark Golden lose the election, you know, believe it or not, Mark Golden lose the election. And that's why I tell the JLP, say, there is a fourth term. Because them cannot come back with Mark Golden for ride out 5 more years for defeat, you know, after Uno defeat him. You see where me I go with this? Talk truth. Is Mark Golden going to stay there? They're not going to move him, you know. They're not going to mark my word. They're not going to move Mark Golden. Because these are some people who them have an inferiority complex. Meaning that because of what Mark Golden look like, they're scared. What then we do to Portia, as a woman will look like me. What then we do to Peter Phillips, as a man will look like me. They're not going to do that with Mark Golden. They're afraid. They're not going to open their mouth. Once Mark Golden tell them, say, look here, whether they are 14, me going to get 25 seats. Argument done. Right? Nonetheless, Mark Golden lose the election. So JLP, there is a fourth term. I will talk to you more about it later. Right? But for those of you who are just joining, when I come out, you have to say is this. PNP, wanna lose. If you don't have any issues with any kind of glitch, you don't believe with the electoral process, like, you know, people standing online, as we wanna say, and them never get to vote at 5 o'clock, right to the election people them. This not nothing to do with Andrew Holness. This not nothing to do with the JLP. The JLP won fair and square. No doubt about that. Okay? So nobody contact like say because of anything we wanna lose. Wanna lose because the people them never believe in you. You see all something wanna contact about food import. Dayton can make you lose, you know. Food import, education tax. When you come out and say 2 more hours at school at the school day. Whole heap of thing wanna do. The people them no policy, no plan. All of them something there. One bag of things make you lose. Right? But me go come on tonight and talk more about it. Congratulations again, Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Holness, congratulations. Guys, next week we're not done celebrate. While the PNP are celebrate defeat, next week we still are celebrate and say thank you, Jesus. Jamaica has been spared. We don't know how powerful that is. Jamaica has been spared. Right? Can you imagine Bunting in our finance ministry? Angela Brownberg in our foreign ministry, leading our foreign ministry. McGregor wouldn't get the security position. But look here, another thing too, JLP, we're not gonna come back and we're not gonna do this and we're not gonna do that. But here, don't dare move Dr. Chang from the security ministry. Don't dare do that. You hear me? I tell you now, when you get the 4th term, if you don't get the 4th term, if you don't want to put somebody else at the security ministry, you can do it them time there. But you see now this a 3rd term, leave Dr. Chang where he is. Alright? Guys, you like this live for me, please. Share it with somebody. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. I am coming back tonight, 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Jamaica time. And may I come talk about the 4th term, because the 4th term is loading. The 4th term is 100% possible. But may I tell the JLP now how them can get the 4th term. There's a strategy to it. Right? And big up all of the people there. Mr. Hey, I love when you say, Mr. Vegas. Mr. Vegas. Phoenix King. I say I love you all of honor. Jamaica 411. I think Jamaica 411 telling you this already. You know, say I mean name Jamaica 411 channel. When the channel just go up, I mean name the channel, I think she telling you already, you know. Right? Karen, all of uno, boy, me I tell you no. This is proof that it is not about quantity. It is about quality. It really is. Because one amount of people from cartel come right down. But I have always been a believer that there is no power bigger than people power. Not no Obia spirit or Obia powers, not no endorsement powers, not no lodge powers, not no dancehall powers, not no money powers, right? Not no, look here, not no class powers. There is no power like people power. May I tell you no? Again. Anyway, guys, make we catch up later. I'm going to have dinner now. Come back 8 o'clock Jamaica time. And I will tell you now how the JLP can get the 4th term and the reasons, the 5 reasons why the PNP lost. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for joining.